another G.I. Joe dual review, double review, whatever you want to call it. I have Dusty. I was about to say Dusty. I have Dusty and I have, is it Zarana? I think this is Zartan's sister, I think they were saying. I don't know anything about G.I. Joe. If you're new here, I was not the biggest G.I. Joe fan until this toy line came along. I did go back because Boog Nice, he suggested on his Instagram, like, you know, if you haven't seen the G.I. Joe movie from the 80s, you should watch it. It's really good. And I went back and watched it, and I got to say it was pretty good. It makes me want to watch the cartoon low-key, like here and there. But yeah, Dusty and Zarana, these figures are really solid. I like them a lot, actually. And I don't even like putting backpacks on figures, but hers is pretty solid. Got some stuff to talk about Dusty, so let's talk about this one first because it's the least problematic. I think this figure is pretty solid. I thought it was going to use the Lady J legs, but it doesn't, so that's pretty solid. You know, it's doing a lot of good stuff. This knife can store in the backpack. You have interchangeable hair. I gave the hair to my son. I don't know what he did with it. The gun is pretty solid. I was hoping you could put this knife, like, that would have been dope to me if this was swappable. You could take the saw off and put the knife on the gun. That would have been dope. Articulation is pretty solid as well. This is something I'm noticing with a lot of the newer Joe figures. These arms just want to pop off, and there's her hair. These arms just pop off really easily. I don't know what, I mean, pretty sure it's a softer plastic. But I don't know why that's a thing. It's kind of weird to me. Because that's a problem I have on this guy. His arm is, like you can see his arm is not even seated. We're going to get back to that. But yeah, articulation is really good on these figures. Double jointed, pinless, double jointed on the elbows. The only problem here is the shoulders. I think these are pegged in. Yeah, these are like glued to the shoulders, so they're kind of weird, but you can move them out the way. You can get a T-pose. There's double jointed on the elbow. I just knocked the hair off. Double jointed on the elbow. Like that a lot. Female figures having double jointed elbows is something we've been crying about for the longest, so it's good to see that going forward. They're doing it with everything. Waist articulation is really good too. See that? The back. I never understand why figures go back further than they go forward. I never get that. But popped it apart. This plastic they use, this softer plastic is, I guess it's cool if you want to do a custom, but it's just not. If you're trying to do like maximum articulation, it's not the best. Is it a sideburn? Oh, it is. I didn't know this one. It was just curled up in there. I was telling myself, like, why is one sideburn longer than the other? Because it was like that. But it was, turns out, curled up in there. So she has two sideburns. Waist articulation, that'll go, I'll just leave the hair off. It'll go wherever you need it to go. So that's good. Double jointed knees, see that's bent. Does it have a drop down? Yeah, it does. Drop down doesn't do too much different, but it's enough. I like this figure though. Oh, you got boot swivel too. The ankles up and down, and then you have the rocker. Really, really nice. I like this. Let's talk about Dusty though. Let's get this guy on camera because boy, oh boy. So I took Dusty out the box. Solid figure. I really like the gun. I like the stand and everything. What I do not like though is you can see, look at his arm. His arm is just not even, it's pegged in, but it's not remotely close. And it pops right off. So that's unfortunate for Dusty. I don't know why that's a thing. But you can see my Crimson Guard, his arm is like that too. It's just not seated properly and it pops off really easily. Like I don't even need heat. That's unfortunate. It doesn't bother me. Like it's not something I want to return and complain about because I can fix it. But it shouldn't be like a thing. It shouldn't exist. Because I have another Crimson Guard and he's not like that. Another issue I have with Dusty is this hat. This hat doesn't want to stay on the head. Like, and I'm gonna put blue tack on it anyway, but I feel like it should still make an effort. It just doesn't. Like it doesn't want to be on the head. It's weird. It's really weird to me. Like neither one of these things deter me from liking the figure because I really like the figure, but it's just like, I don't know. Backpack, and the backpack too. Like I usually have issues with G.I. Joe backpacks, but this one's on there, so that's good. I really like this figure though. He falls in line with the rest of the line as far as articulation goes. I think him and Stalker have the same arms. Yeah, him and Stalker. I think this might be just a Stalker. No, the torso is different. But the legs, arms, and boots are the same as Stalker. Boots, legs, hands are different. But the arms are the same as Stalker. And this is different. I don't know whose body this is. I'm not sure whose body he uses, but pretty much it's all Stalker except for the torso. It's a good figure, though. I like it a lot. Double jointed knees. I showed that. Double jointed elbow for the arm doesn't pop off. Really good. I like the articulation. I've always liked the G.I. Joe articulation scheme. I wish Marvel Legends would implement that where they had the ball waist and the crunch. That'd be awesome. You wouldn't even have to do the like retro Spider-Man type of articulation. You should do that. But yeah, I like this figure. I like the face paint and everything. Looks really good. It looks extremely good. I don't know if this guy is like is he like a Duke or something, or is he like an army builder? I feel like he's an army builder, but I could be wrong. Let me put some sticky tack on this hat. I don't even have none available to me at the moment. But I want to put some sticky tack on this. He comes with some more goggles. He comes with smaller goggles, I guess, to put on his like regular head if you don't want to run the hat. But I like the way the hat looks, so yeah, that's not a bad look either. Little evil scientist vibe. But I like this hat. I like the vibe of it and everything. But yeah, that's my dual review for today. I was gonna do the Crimson Guards too, but I don't want to just review 2 Crimson Guards. I like reviewing 2 different figures. So yeah, Zarana, I want to say, and Dusty. Like these figures a lot. Even though Dusty has his problem, I have a fix on the channel. Just cut that off, put a screw in the arm, and it should, go back to normal. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.